Oh my god.
Hey, how's it going?
Uh, Greetings. Morning.
Morning. Ben should be here in just a second. While we're waiting, first let me say thank you so much for supporting the Kickstarter and for helping us bring the show back.
This is happening.
It's happening.
There we go. Hello.
Greetings. My mic can be heard properly?
Yeah, you saw great.
Okay, cool. Oh, you guys know what matchup this is.
Boa Hancock versus Fate, right?
Yeah, Medusa.
Medusa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open up.
All right, excited to chat about it with you. Let's do this. Yes, basically this is your time, so however you want to talk about the matchup, go for it.
Well, look, you got a presentation and everything. All right, cool.
Did my best. I'm not good with technology.
Oh, no worries at all. There's
All
no
good.
right or wrong way to do this. We just mainly want to hear why you think this matchup's cool.
Also, timing is perfect because it's Year of the Snake, and
That's
it's
true.
right before Valentine's Day.
Perfect. All right.
Whew.
Yeah, no stress. Take your time.
Okay. Okay, so One Piece is well known, and Hancock is a fan favorite character. And even if you don't know Fate, you know of Medusa.
Like the concept of Medusa.
Yeah, like everyone knows
Yeah.
about the Greek mythos of Medusa.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Since the connections are obvious, it has easy appeal to casual viewers.
Sure.
Both series power systems make for an active comment section for explaining and debating. This actually leads to a later thing I'm be interested about how you guys put Fate servants.
Yeah, we haven't done a death battle with Fate, like a full-on battle with Fate yet, so figuring out how to apply that would be interesting.
Okay, so the main differences I like with them is that Hancock's story goes from bad to good, while Medusa's story goes from good to bad. Hancock
Gotcha.
is
Okay.
Hancock is an extrovert. Medusa is a introvert. And here's the progression here: captured as slaves, eventually escapes, becomes the ruler of Amazon Lily, becomes a admiral or warlord, pirate lord, empress, and then ends up falling in love with someone, even if it is one-sided right now. Well, for Medusa's side, she has her two sisters. They're supposed to be identical triplets, but when Medusa was born, there's a defect with her which made so that she grew. So because of that, she ended up becoming taller than her sisters, and they weren't all happy with her. Poseidon took an interest in her, which Athena didn't like, and she cursed Medusa and made her lose all her worshippers and followers. So she got exiled to the Shapeless Isle.
Okay.
Wasn't all too bad though, but because of her sisters still being immortal goddesses, they wanted to take Steno and Uriel, Medusa's sisters, from the island, and they wanted to kill Medusa because they presumed her to be a monster. So are you able to see all the skulls here?
Yeah.
So it's all the many heroes who came to the island that she had to kill.
Gotcha.
Oh my god, all right. That's a lot.
But due to Medusa's defect and her having to go through lots of fighting and killing, that ended up kind of warping her, making her eventually become the monster known as Gorgon. And eventually she lost her own mind, went into madness, and ended up devouring her sisters. As you can see them here, about to be devoured by her. Eventually, Perseus came along with 7 different noble phantasms in order to face her, because at this point she's a immortal goddess.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so it really is like a slightly different take on the actual Medusa story. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Fate's
I'm
version.
far less familiar with Fate than One Piece, so I
Yeah.
Fate
wasn't aware of Medusa's
fuses
story.
both the Greek and Roman versions to certain degrees for their own version of her.
Yeah, that's neat. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Analysis Boa. This is an old joke, but in Zoro versus Urza, was it? Yeah. There was a mention of the 3 flavors of hockey being like Neapolitan ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this will be the first time where a character actually has Conqueror's hockey.
Mm.
So it can actually introduce the strawberry flavor.
Sold. All right, here we go. Yeah.
And then I think it would be funny to have Boomstick be a Luffy and Hancock shipper.
Okay.
That's fun. Yeah.
Slide 8. And for analysis on Medusa, talking about her various forms and how summoning works. Are you able to see the smaller images here of her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has a Saber self, an Avenger self, a Lancer self, her Rider self, which is the main one that this will be about, and her Alter Lancer self. Each of them are different aspects of her life
Okay.
that take, action there. Okay, and mentioning that she does not see herself as attractive. Her ideal self of beauty is that of
Oh,
her
I see.
sisters. So
I see the opposites like factor here with her
Mhm.
and Boa. Boa's
Yes.
whole mindset is completely different. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know about the Holy Grail, right? In
Sure.
Fate, you compete in the Grail War, and
No.
then you take the Holy Grail, get your one wish granted.
Okay.
Her wish is to literally
Be
be
shorter.
shorter.
Okay.
So that she can match her sisters.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And here I have their heights listed. So Sandersona, 14 feet tall. Hancock, 6'3". Marigold, 14'2". Steno and Euro both matching at 4'4", and Medusa at 5'7".
Okay.
So since
Okay. So she's not like extremely tall or anything. She's
Yeah,
just
in
taller than her
Japan,
sisters.
she's considered tall. So for a lot
I
of
guess that's
Japanese characters,
Mhm.
5'7" is basically their version of a tall woman.
Yeah.
Got it.
And here.
Then here's Boa over 6 feet. What?
Yeah.
There. Okay, so this interaction here.
そなたの紋章
Get that out of there. So are you gonna read what she says here?
No.
So the crest
Yeah.
that he has, which she's talking about this, looks
Mhm.
similar. She says it looks similar to the slave symbol that she has.
Okay.
And Medusa's weapon here,
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
like if she's able to think this looks similar enough to this, I'm pretty sure she can
Yeah,
say
that
this
one's
as
like
that.
way closer.
Yeah.
So during the
a
fight,
circle with some spikes around it. That's all it needs to be.
so when Medusa brandishes her weapon in front of her, Boa sees that, she can end up being like thinking Medusa like works for the forget what they're called, the dragon people.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Interesting idea. Yeah.
down to the smallest detail too. That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
You know about Medusa's noble phantasm?
No.
I do not.
Don't know anything about Medusa, frankly. Like that's the one character in this pairing that I'm really paying attention to, like the most
Okay.
here. So I'm
So
not familiar at all.
Fate characters, when it comes to their skills and abilities, they can have skills or abilities that are associated with them, even if it's not their own. For instance, her Lancer self has the same weapon that was used to kill her, because it's associated with her, even though it belonged to Perseus.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
And then her, it's kind of not sure if they retconned it or not yet, but back in Hellrider Axe, yeah, the sequel to Fate Stay Night, they made it so that Pegasus was gifted to Medusa by Poseidon.
Okay.
So she gets
Oh.
to use that as her noble phantasm.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Something that's kind of lacking with Boa is that we never really get to see much of her using her hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should hurry up. It's already 10 minutes.
It's all good.
俺が奴の変化を誘う
So, because of that, I'm guessing you guys can maybe make some leeway, like actually showing her using armament hockey and such.
Yeah,
using
we
her
see other
conference hockey.
characters using it, so we have a good idea of like how to use.
So,
Yeah.
for a big final clash, Medusa activating all her various hockey stuff, running like this.
どいつもこいつも
In order to do her big kick. And then for Medusa's side, her using Bellafron. It's called Bellafron because she uses the reins that belong to the hero Bellafron for Pegasus in order to make Pegasus as strong as a dragon.
Oh, okay.
No
Man, the art and effects for this show are awesome.
It is by Ufotable. Or Ufotable.
Okay. Big clash.
Yeah,
Pegasus hockey. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool thumbnail.
Yeah. All right. I dig it. Question. So
Yes?
my understanding of Fate is that a lot of characters are summoned by other people as like
Okay.
incarnations of a past, like, you know, King Arthur. or
So,
whatever.
yeah, I'm going to
Is Medusa also summoned by somebody?
Yeah, Medusa's summoned by Sakura, but here's the thing with Fate, is there's a thing called the counterforce, where the world itself will summon servants to fix singularities, aka defects
yeah.
that try to upset humanity's balance. So,
Okay. I remember somebody else talking about that. Yeah.
so that's probably preferable on how to have Medusa summon, so it's actually,
So you would
1-to-1.
prefer to have Medusa on her own and not have the summoner also involved?
Yes. The counterforce
Got
would then make it so she has all her stuff and enough mana in order to stay around in order to deal with the singularity, which would be, for some reason, One Piece crossing over into the Fate world.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be kind of wild in and of
Yeah,
itself.
right.
Boa throw it into the Fate world. Yeah, I feel like the world would be like, whoa, what's happening here?
Yeah. This is a cool matchup, though. I've never seen this one pitched before, but you did a really good job explaining. I can definitely see the connections and why it would be cool.
Amazing stuff.
Let's see, I have some stuff written here. I'm being quick about it. Yeah, so Medusa is a fighter that's basically like a figure skater mixed with a ballerina that knows trapeze. Hancock is like a figure skater ballerina that knows breakdancing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the fighting styles. Yeah. Love it. Okay. Well, so something was just posted in the chat. If you want to click on that, you can send this PowerPoint to us if you'd like. You don't have to, but you clearly put a lot of work into it, and it's really great. So you did a fantastic job explaining your matchup idea and just what it could be. So thank you for that, and also, of course, thank you for the support for the Kickstarter and helping us get back to where we are.
And I did put the image at the end here so you can know the difference between Steno and Uriel, because they are identical.
Gotcha.
So there is so just the outfit is basically a little
Yes.
different.
Everything else about them, they cannot be changed whatsoever. No matter how much they eat, they can't be debuffed, affected by anything.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Amazing.
We got another call. We got to jump on, but thanks again for supporting the Kickstarter. Like Ben said, you can share the presentation with the email so we can go back and reference it if you want to. But
yeah.
Continue
thanks
having
again.
it on YouTube.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Thank
you so
Have
much.
a good rest of your day.
Amazing
Bye.
presentation. Thank you.